Well, all right. We haven't had a miserable Monday for a while. We've got quite a few things here we can take a look at. And the first one's not miserable. As soon as I get this all sorted out. Professionals would have this done, but you know, that's not what we're doing here, is it? I am in my, what is this thing? Some of this is EU, some of it is NA 3002M. I think this is an NA battle. I can tell by the name. Yes, Guido 1212. Here we go. Check this out. Little circle action in an alleyway. Circle in a phone booth. Come on in here, and I'm going to find, I believe it's a KV2. There he is. We'll shoot him on the way in, and then we back out, and we go, nope, we really aren't going to be able to do this. So let's just go after him. We hit him again. And we'll just go around him. So we'll just circle the KV2. And then our Artie helps us out by zapping us. Actually, that's their Artie. Never mind. Thought it was ours. And we shoot him again. Takes a while to get the stun to go away. His turrets. Oh, now the other Artie comes in. That's mine. Okay. We shoot him one more time, and his turret is just barely moving. And are we going to get it down to the... Oh! That's a good start. That's a good start. All right, here we go. I'm in my 100-01 again on NA. The old JPZ E100 right there. So he's pushed up. Good on him. Getting some shots. So I'm going to come around here, and we're going to try to figure out how to help this BZ55 just a little bit. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Look for a little side scrape action. Kind of looking out to the side just in case someone wants to come up and shoot me in the side. Take a peek at that guy. Doesn't look like he's going to be much trouble. He's kind of busy over there. Plus, he's way over on the little hill. The VZ leaves, so I go, all right, let's see what we can do here. Take a little peek through this. Yeah, that's cool. We'll shoot into the wall. Always fun. Unfortunately, as I side scrape out of this, my big old Tuma is going to show up first. So we're hanging out here doing the thing, right? Lots of tanks down there. Lots of tanks. Okay, here comes our buddy, the JPZ. One shotgun. He's trying to maneuver his big behemoth just like I'm trying to maneuver mine. Sitting here for just a second, I'm wondering, is he going to go? If he goes, I'll follow him up. Or if the 7-7 and... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go. Let's go. They're kind of busy. We shoot that guy in the back. He actually came out. He got pushed by the VZ in the mill, and that looked like a great opportunity to move on in here and see what we can do. All right. Loving it. Here we go. We'll keep on pushing in. It's all good. All good, right? All good in the neighborhood. No problem. 268.4 and a Grillet. I don't know why the VZ is just YOLOing in, but somehow he doesn't get shot there. Then the Grill's going to get a nice shot on me, unfortunately. But we'll thump him. Okay, fine. And I'll back up. I'm like, okay, I don't... okay, well... Oh, geez. Let me just back around the JPZ. All right, good. There we go. He gets a shot off. And we'll just come on in here and we'll blap him for some more damage and back on out of the way. Seemed all copacetic, didn't it? No problem. No problem. We do have a guy kind of sneaking in behind us. We'll go ahead and push on in. JPZ is in the lead. Our buddy, our friend. And it's looking good, right? Oh, I take a big hit from the ISU to the side, so we'll just kind of tuck up right here. I'm permalit. We'll get one more shot in on the T30. And I'm going to try to hide from the Sioux and the ISU and yada yada. And then this 268 is coming in, and here comes the T10. He wants to shoot somebody. And then there's this guy. And we get one shot and die. After all of that, I come back to my garage. And I have a note from my JPZ E100 buddy with all kinds of angriness that I blocked him. I don't know. Don't know what, I don't know. I've looked at this a couple times trying to figure it out. I did bump him once, backing out. But I thought I did a pretty nice job getting out of his way. But I don't know. Apparently I was some kind of scumbag. Well, just playing my Barras, trying to figure out how to get into the fight. We just got started. It's about 2 minutes into it. And I'm thinking, all right, ooh, knocked down a tree. That's not great. We'll just kind of sneak on in here and take a little peek. No, okay. Well, let's go up to this little bush. Well, I mean, what could be the worst thing that would happen if I went up to this little bush? It's fine, right? It shouldn't be anything here. Should not. Uh oh, spotted. All right, time to go. Let's move. Whoopsie. All right. Oh boy. Back to, I think this is EU. Let's see. Look at the name. Yes, it is EU. And we're on Sand River Himmelsdorf. Sanddorf Himmels River. And I've got some guys in the pit. Looking like a pretty much a win, right? We've got guys on the cap. they're going to cap out. So I'm thinking, well, I don't have very much time. Let's just spin right around. Spin round, around, right around, and we're just going to go after the T-26E5. Yeah, baby, let's do this thing. Here we go. Here we auto aim, fire, jump, and stick it. Oh, dang it. Let's have another view of that. I love it. Let's try this one. Oh, I missed it. Better. It'll get better. Let's try this one. Yes. All right, moving on. We joined this program already in motion, or what? How did that used to go? We joined this program in progress. Look how good this is going. This is my EU account once again. I have to tell you, folks, the deployments on the EU are something special a lot of times. It is. Look at this. All these guys back here camping. The only guy that went for it, I think, was a CS-63, and he died. The city's getting romple stomped. Let's just kind of fast forward. Oh, look. It's 6-0, 7-0, 9-1, 10-1, 2-11, 2-12. I'm just trying to get some damage, man. Let's see if we can get a kill. There we go. There we go. All right. Ooh. Oh, boy. One more shot. One more, maybe. A little power slide. There we go. There we boink. We got this. We got this. It's a comeback. It's a comeback. One more shot? No. Nope. That is Chuck, by the way. Well, looks pretty good, doesn't it, actually? We're in decent shape. We've got 3 tanks and an Arty. They got an Arty and 2 tanks, and the IS-3 has finally left. I'm not going to make you watch the rest of it, but just so you are aware, this guy... Can I actually do that from here? There. Oh. Boom. Dun 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 dun. He's been there the entire game. This fella right here. I just got killed by the 14-5, which I'm assuming is probably he's on the inside right here, because I was a little bit up on the top there, unfortunately. But he's over here, probably. Well, actually, I don't know, because the IS-3 is driving along. So he's, I don't know, maybe he came through these bushes. I really don't know how the 14-5 found me. The Indian didn't see him, but we've had a problem over at the cap for a long time on this particular. In this particular match, and only now is the IS-3 going over there. 5 or 6 tanks have tried to go decap and everything else. I don't know. Good old EU, man. Oops, the WZ just drove up and through. I got into this pit, and he just, I don't know why he did that. He just drove right into him and ends up dying. So I'm down in here. You'll notice the JP, the E25, the T25AT, the Tiger's sitting back there as well. I'm down in the pit of despair, and unfortunately the enemy team is going to decide that they want to come take me out. So I did get seen. Oh Jesus, an EBR. Shoot. Okay, there we go. We got one on. Of course he hits me. Why not? Why not? We'll just back up here. All right, we're dealing with this okay. No problem. No problem. Let's see if we can get a shot on him. He gets me, but I don't get him. Ah, dadgummit. And now here comes the T28. That's no good. Oh, and an E25. All right, great. We shoot a critical hit and don't do any damage on him. He turns like I don't know, turns on a dime, spins like a ballerina, of course, and I'm all done. Meanwhile, we've got 2 TDs back here and a T25 AT way back there, and the Tiger 1 hanging out, and it's a loss. It's a loss. So one thing that happens on EU a lot more than NA is toxicity. Pushing out and language it's like the Wild West on EU comparatively to NA. So I I push forward. I'm looking for some spots. This thing doesn't have particularly great camo. It's got good view range, so I'm trying to take a look. And I'm going to back out right here. I don't see anything there, so I want to get into these other bushes. I see him going by, so I stop. I want to back up into these bushes and see if I can maybe get a little better view on what's going on. So old Diablo, he's going to play into this whole thing. He goes right by, turns his turret, and gets thumped. And I notice him looking at me like this, and I'm like, well, dude, you kind of drove up, got spotted, then turned your turret. But I think you know what's about to happen right here, because, you know, if a player's not playing the way you want, if, say a scout, say you have a scout on your team, and you have a pretty good idea of how that scout should play, but they're not appropriately scouting according to your wishes and desires, i.e., spotting and maybe dying or whatever for you to get some damage, then you're going to have to take matters into your own hands, my friends. And I think Diablo here, 13, who appears to be Polish based on the language that comes at me in just a moment, plus a little maneuver. Because there is a specific maneuver, like if your scout is not moving towards the scouting situation that you desire, you can help them out a little bit. So we're going to give you a good lesson, Diablo. First thing you do, though, is you want to get their attention, right? You want to like, hey, scout. So the first thing you do is you shoot at him. Oh, did he already shoot? Did I miss that? Oh, I don't remember. All right. Anyway, I thought he shot at me. So he says SSS, but I don't know why he said that. And so he comes over here, and he's taking a peek. Now I'm trying to scout. I've got my binocs going. He comes up here. He's taking a quick peek. Now, what you want to do is you don't want to try to come up behind a bush in your heavy. You want to get out like in a middle open area so that when you peek, they no kid can definitely see you. So we got that covered. Old Diablo right there. So he says spot, right? Spot. He's like, dude, scout, I told you I need you. Wake up. Pay attention, all right? I shot at you once. We actually missed that. I don't know why the replay didn't show it. I shot at you once. I've told you to spot. So I think we should be on the same wavelength, you and I, Mr. Scout. So we're just going to hang out here for a minute. Turn a turret a little bit. And like I said, like if you come to this situation, my friends, and your scout just, maybe he needs a little help, you know, maybe a little push into this correct spotting kind of situation, then just take your tank. And I tried to get back. I knew he was trying to do this. And I'll tell you what, I am completely honest. I had no interaction with this guy whatsoever before this. I've just fast forwarded, and I know it's a likely story, but honestly, in this case, we didn't bump. I didn't get in his way. I mean, I was out of the cap and way over here before he even came close to coming here. He just sort of wandered in at minute, 12 or so. I guess it was more like 13. And so now we got this guy trying to push me out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go forward and around, and I hope I don't get shot doing so. And we'll just go ahead and head off this way. And I'm like, dude, you're on your own. Spot. Spot, he says. Dadgummit, you silly, terrible scout. You must spot. And I decided just to leave. And I was trying to say a bad word, but it didn't quite work. And then he comes back and he says Juan Curwo, which is apparently something about a woman in comfortable shoes. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward because something pretty funny happens here. I think we lose this game pretty handily. Is he dead yet? Or is he about to be? Where are we got? Is the 112 dead? I can't find it. Oh, Alpine Tiger. All right, there we go. So just watch. He's getting gang tackled over there. He's taking the couple guys on. There he goes. All right, there you go. So Diablo 13. I don't know if he may have been anonymous. He's out of the game, and I'm like, whatever, I don't even care. I will tell you, though, I see a bunch of this on EU. Way, way more. I'm not saying it's every game or every other, even every third game, but the amount of getting after each other and pushing out and blocking I saw in EU is head and shoulders above the NA server. So if you think it's bad on the NA server, check out the E server. All right, let's move on. Oh, this spawn on Himmelsdorf, Ensk Highway, whatever we're on Highway Dorf, Himmels, Ensk. Like, I don't even know what the 105, 1000, the ISU think they're going to shoot is. I guess maybe they have shots on the LT 432. I mean, they're just total closet geniuses, coming right out of that old closet of the geniusness of them. But the Indian, all of those snipers, and I lit that Indian Panzer way up on the hill as he came down. He has not been scratched. Like, what are you doing? You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snipers. One of them being the mighty, accurate IS-3 Snipe Lama Ding Dang sniper up there. Yeah, that's right. There's a heavy. All right, fine. You find this on all the servers, I would imagine. But I am telling you what, EU is full of this kind of deployment. And now I'm just running away. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I can't even keep a medium from getting close to me. Never mind another scout. And no one's died. It's not like they've burst through our front lines. This is our front lines. Our front lines are apparently here. Everyone is here. Oh, dude, the Indian Panzer is the furthest afield brave individual. He's going to get wrecked. He's not even going to last. Progetto, now the Progetto's running away, as he should, even though he never really did anything. Holy macaroni, my friends. There's a 122, and a couple 3 heavies went into town. So we're just going to kind of timestamp this. How we doing here? We're losing, guys. We're doing okay, sort of, but I mean, look at that. You know what's awesome about this is they really didn't send that much into the field. The Indian came wandering through the middle. There's a 122 and a Centurion 5-1. Look at the stack of guys they have in town. They're killing our whole 3 aggressive players down there. Our 3 aggressive players. The Indian Panzer died, and then 2 heavies, and the third heavy, the Lurva, is about to die. And this, it looks like you just turned the light on in the kitchen in a ratty apartment in New York. And the cockroaches are scurrying. I mean, look at everyone's going in every direction. They're like, oh, geez, I don't know. Oh, I tried to sneak up, didn't work. We dived down here, and I'm going to go get killed down here by the Indian and the bat chat. We'll just timestamp forward. I'm trying to figure out, can I get some kind of spotting down here? I don't know. Now there's guys pushing. I've lost hit points, and the 432's coming after me, and here comes the Barask, and now I'm dead. And we'll just make the mini-map bigger so we can get a nice little view right here of all what's going on here. This area, right? Here we have we really are just controlling the cap. We have a nice defense of mediums. Sitting on the cap. Somehow the mighty IS-3 sniper died. I really don't know how that happened. It seemed like a really nice, kind of the perfect deployment for an IS-3. Like, if I went to this map 9 times out of 10, maybe even 11 times out of 10, that's where I take my IS-3. I go on that hill and I try to snipe a Lama Ding Dang people. Whew. I'm actually going to feature this particular battle in a little more detail later on in the week, but within a minute we've got I don't know, was it 5 or 6 guys all in one spot? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, and look at that! Look at the T-32 positioning. That's I'm trying to. I don't know. Is see, I'm trying to find any reason to use the free cam. Let's see what we got with old Engelmacher here, 2017. Boy, he is bushed up. I mean, this is the bushiest T-32 bushwanker sniper schnitzel, as Skill says. Snipe a Lama Ding Dang. He has an absolute bead on a place no one ever attacks from. All right, look, the good news here is he is, I believe, well, not quite. I was going to say he's almost fully ensconced in said bush, but, well, I don't know. Maybe it'd be hard. Yeah, I think he's poking out. I think you're poking out a little, my friend. And maybe there, I don't know, this bush is potentially not fat enough. I mean, I'm not trying to body shame you or anything, my friend, but you might be just a little too wide for that bush. I don't know. I mean, the front bush is nice. You've really, well, you're a little bit exposed on the right quarter, but front bush wise, you're bushed. You're definitely bushed there, but I think you're a little too wide in the old there to not be seen. The good news about your hiding is you're not going to be seen hiding because nobody really looks there until way later in the game. That's all I really have to say about that concerning your camouflage, such as it is. Yeah, so there you go. I think we end up winning this battle. Bizarrely, I'm just driving around the back thinking there's no way we're winning this. And it ends up being a win. Their 178 Bravo dies. We get their AT-7. And then me and the Type, I think the Type 64 is getting a little crazy over there. We actually get into the middle of them, start roughing them up. And the good news in all the stupidity is, one, the purple team pushes the tracks. And you'll see that when I do the full video. And then our guys in town win. So we actually end up winning. But this kind of deployment, it's just standard on EU. It's a nice coffee. It's a nice coffee. This was a close one. I mean, we're just on the cusp of victory. I feel that the momentum shift is just there's no momentum shift. Nothing. The T1, the 122 TM is the only guy that went north. It wasn't actually a bad deployment. It's just that all the guys that went down south died horribly. I've done a whole 824 assists and no damage. And we're all in a corner. Yep. All in the corner. I'm not even going to make you watch the rest of it. That's how it ended. 1 kill for me. 118 damage, 2,438 assists, and I am deaded. Boonk, boonk, bam, and bang. Yeah. Well, yes, I'm playing Artie, and I do understand that whatever I get from there, I deserve, but this was a special case of specialness right here. We have an ISU. There's a CS-52 LIS naturally camping in the back. The enemy team has lost a few tanks, but they do have a CS and an LT... What is it? The LT-432 kind of moving up to here. So I don't want to have them pop over, get me lit out in the open, either shot or counter-artied. So I've got to hide, right? So I'm unable to shoot right now and help the team. And we were doing some pretty decent work here. But I see these guys coming up. So now I'm just watching this whole act unfold. So the CS-52 just lets the LT-432 take on the poor Lorraine. Lorraine makes a runner. He's trying to get away. Gets thumped. Artie comes in there. These two just sit there. The 432 and then he dies. There's a Caliban over there and a 432 behind us. This 432, I'm thinking, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I can do here. He goes over that way. I turn my hole a bit just so I don't get hit. And here comes the CS. He's going to go get him, right? I'm thinking, good. This will be sorted. Doop, 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 doop. He'll get him. And, nope, okay. Yep, there we go. He takes a shot. Here comes the other 432. He chases. He takes a hit, and he stops. And he goes. And then, meanwhile, the ISU is just, I don't know what. Now the 432 gets a shot, and then he backs out. 2 one-shot guys. The Indian misses. And I'm wondering, hey, you guys want to kill these dudes or something? Like that? Oh, man. You know, if you're going to camp a la the CS and the ISU, at least be useful, man. We got rid of the LT-432, though. I don't remember if we won this game or not. What happens here? Is this one we pulled defeat out of the jaws of victory? I think it is. Yes, it is. I'm trying to get away. No, maybe we do win. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, no, I got killed right there. Something found me. We do end up losing this. This T34-2 was camping back here. This WZ was back down in the corner. The Ferdy's almost dead, and we actually end up losing this. Awesome. All right, let's have a good news story for once. We have 2 tanks left, the Panther and the 3002. It's a Rompel Stomp with a 2801-105. And myself have the same thing in mind. And it looks like we are both going for the dive on the 3002. I can't quite make it. He launches himself, but he's completely off, man. It's just, unless he's maybe trying to shoot at the Panther M10. But watch this. Watch this well-executed precision strike. Beautiful. Beautiful. little more cinematic. That was a little better. Well, a little more skullduggery. Didn't really notice this dude kind of coming up behind me right here, but I'm looking, trying to peek and see if I can see. Uh-oh, we got a pusher. We got a pusher. I'm like, all right, get away from me. Get away from me. All right, so we're going to head down this way. Going to head her down this way. So a little while later, the IS-2 is telling me to go, which I'm kind of out of hit points. He's like, T-54, go. Okay, yeah, I'll push against a 14.5 and a Panther 2. The Panther 2 fires about 42 times faster than I, and I'm just a 2-shot. And then that guy pops out, which I don't take a hit. That's nice. I get one on him. All right, so that's kind of what I was looking for. A little damage to this guy. IS-22 says, I have the health. Okay, not really. No, not really. You and I can both be gunned down. Just take it easy. We got 4 minutes. Be careful. And he's telling me go and help, and you have the hit. And then, oh look, my buddy. Here comes my buddy. More skullduggery on the EU frickin'. That's great. I try to stop. Like, well, I'm just going to get slowly pushed out, so I might as well just go forward here and try to sneak behind. Nope, I take a hit. Try to get him behind here. I take another hit. That's no good. I get a shot on him, and Mr. Skoda goes in there. I'm trying to not get shot. Oh! So thank you to Bedos98 of Clan TSNBR. Nice job pushing me out, you clown. Yeah, oh man, I tell you, EU, man, it is the Wild West. Choose your own adventure. Choose your own adventure. Not doing so good over here. Up over there. Up in the northeast. All right, looking good, but we're getting pushed. What would you do? Let's see what this team does. E75 IS-7, a KPZ-50T, a Bulldog with spotting, an UDES 1516 medium, a Leopard PTA. What would you do if you were a 60 TP and a T10 and a 263? Oh, well, yeah. Obviously, you go get on the cap. I'm just trying to protect ours. We got a bunch of tanks here. Can't pen that thing. I don't have any gold. Done a whole 311 damage. The T10 died. Now the 60 TP is driving at them because he doesn't have any choice. He's out in the open. It's not like he can back out and get away. So he goes and tucks under. We keep on fighting, and we're trying to do this, and I get dead because I make a stupid mistake, and we end up losing the battle. Man, oh man. And last but not least, my favorite deployment of all of these. Look at this strike force we have. AMX M449, a Scout, a Leopard PT, a Basante, a Standard B with the auto loader, the auto reloader, a Panther 2, Guido in his Renegade. I mean, come on. This is looking awesome, right? Look at this. Strike force. We should be able to take that Southwest Hill very easily. What do you think? Look at the Panther. The Panther just reminded me of that GIF with John Travolta, going like this and like looking around and going. That's just me, the loneliest renegade. One is the loneliest number. I mean, I can't even with this deployment. It's possible that the best sniper schnitzel snipe a llama ding dang in the game. I said it was the IS-3, but I had forgotten the pure accuracy plus the auto reloader of the Basante. It's very possible that the power of the Sniper IS-3 is overshadowed by the mighty Snipe Sante. Yeah, I forgot about the Basante and its sniper, Paramedic 74, absolutely rocking it on the sniper window, or the sniper hill. So what do we got up there? We got a Basante, we got a Leopard PTA, an ISU, a Panzer Waffle 4. There's a standard B down below there. Our scout is I'm not sure what he's doing there, but he's locking down the middle or something, I guess. I don't know. Panther 2 kind of finally sort of came up, and yeah, so it's pretty gorgeous. Good news is, and basically what I did here was just swing to holding this rock, me and this rock. And I'm just hoping I can get some of these guys whittled down enough that I can push in. And we do okay with that. I eventually get the T-69 dead. I actually bounced that last shot. Then he's dead. And just kind of fast forward. We move around here and we're getting some shots. We're getting some spotting. We're up to 1,000 spotting. We've done 1,900 damage. And we'll just move up to here. We're trying to figure out how to get rid of this 100-01. And unfortunately, finally guys start to move. Now I did get a little help. The Basante actually came up here and then promptly went to the rock and died. I don't even I don't know. But this is looking bad, and now I've got this 263 object behind me, and that is not good at all. And I get killed. I actually get my armor turned around, but he shoots me from down there. We end up losing that. I mean, as if you needed me to show you that we were going to end up losing that battle. The north spawn at least tried to go take the hill. I didn't particularly watch that. There might have been some guys that went back to snipe, but man, if you're on attack on Karelia here, Karelia Dorf, and you turn around your heavy and you go to the sniper hill and your mediums and all that, we had a great force. We could have easily taken this hill easily with the tanks that we had, especially considering the 705 didn't come our way. It would have been very easy to take this hill and give ourselves a chance. But nope, not on EU, folks. That's it for Miserable Monday. I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on Tuesday.